Alright, how is everyone doing today? Today we're going to be using pere lucien original, and it's a super soft cream, well, soap. It's a soap, it's a soft soap, and this particular soap is quite a few years old, so it's not as soft as it used to be. But we're going to be lathering it up with some old boar knot. Shook out most of the water there. For lathering with a wet brush, but not soaking wet. And this stuff lathers up super fluffy. The bubbles are not as tight as they would be on some other soaps. Wet the tips real quick. This stuff has got such an incredible smell. From time to time I'll underload it and it'll have a very lackluster performance, but even on those times they have the scent is just incredible, and it's still slick. It's just not as dense and thick as I'm used to using. But the scent, it smells like if you had an herb garden and you just went out and picked one of every single herb and then crushed it up and, smelled it. It's exactly what it smells like. It is bright, herbaceous, volatile, I guess is the word. Very sharp scent. It smells very natural and smells very clean, but not clean like you'd think, like a soap clean. Just so refreshing. Alright, so let's get started. And I don't think I showed you that irritation that was going on. It's still there. So we're going to be super gentle through there. See, it's still dry and it looks super thin to me, but it does feel super slick. This is one of those soaps that's rather expensive, and I mean, look at that. All this is on my face, and the brush, I don't know, it looks almost empty and it's dissipating extremely quickly. Let me go back to the part, and we'll just make this real quick. It's getting late. I just got off work. I'm going to be using Gillette Red Tip Super Speed. I don't think I've ever said this is a 61. And these have quite the noise. They sound, the head of it sounds like it's like an echo chamber. It doesn't sound cheap or tinny like some of the lesser expensive, well, I'll say lesser expensive, some of the alloys. This I do believe to be 100% brass. I could be wrong. It could be steel or stainless. At least the handle's brass. Maybe that's not what the head's made of. And I forgot to mention, I did put on some prep beforehand, because like I mentioned earlier, I did not, or I just got off work, so Didn't have much time. And we'll leave that for the end there. All right, well, here we go. Super light and gentle. Okay, it's not bad. I do have the Allen block here to go to the rescue just in case. But seems all right. Go back in. And even though this lather does look like, well, it did look like it was dissipating and looked super thin, it's extremely thick. And I don't know if I've ever seen anyone else have this problems with that soap. So it might just be this brush can't gather enough, or I'm not allowing it enough time to gather enough soap. Yeah, it does look better. Maybe I'm just trying to force feed too much water into it. I do like a very wet lather. We'll give this we'll give this soap another shot with a silver tip or something that holds more water inherently and holds more soap. Because I don't want to give that. I want to give the soap the benefit of the doubt, not just, you know, I'd rather say it's something on me and not something on the product. Until I've exhausted everything. There we go. Okay. Now across the grain here. No. I saw where there was a new Gillette Heritage razor, and I'm thinking I'm gonna pick one of those up. I have not bought a razor in years. Not particularly because I want to need another razor. That's just not a true story. Just, you know, Gillette's been held in kind of a bad light for some people, trying to gouge every penny out of people trying to shave, trying to look presentable for work. And, you know, positive reinforcement. We'll call it that. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. Just positive reinforcement. That's how you tell someone that they're doing a good job. A business. At the end of the day, it's what they are. And they're only going to do what makes money or promotes their product. Yeah, that does look pretty terrible. but it doesn't hurt. It's just where I went against the grain. Ingrown hair. And of course me being unable to leave it alone, I like to mess with it from time to time. Neck feels pretty good. Might go a little bit more right here. That's not gonna do. This cleanup pass has turned more into a third pass because I got this right before. So if anyone else out there has the Heritage razor, let me know what you think about it. See if I'll someone else has a different opinion on it after using it. Maybe they thought like I did, you know. Give them the benefit of the doubt, saying that they doing it because there's a loud outcry from people that like doing traditional type shaving. From the looks of it, it looked like it had kind of a Edwin Jaggery type head and an old Gillette Tech type body. So if it has the Edwin Jagger style head, it's gonna be comfortable. I do prefer the Edwin Jagger DE89 over the Mula R89 and the Record HD head design. Even though I think the Mula and the Edwin Jagger are the same head. I've owned 3 or 4 Edwin Jaggers, given them all away, and then I had an R89 that matched my red handle R41, and I ended up giving that to a good friend that wanted to get into wet shaving, and that's what this community is all about. You know, it's in the word, community. Be neighborly. If someone wants to get into something, give them a hand. You know, just all people trying to do right by other people. And anytime you can take a chore and turn it into a passion, and for some people turn it into a hobby, form of income, job, it's incredible. I didn't even say what that was. 4711. I was super excited about what we're going to do next. This is Uplands by Boone Dune Farms. And what this is all of the wildflowers and herbs that grow on that farm in, I think it's Santa Cruz, California. And it's just an expression of life on that farm. And it's really nice. It's got cedarwood, spruce, tree moss, and then sage, verbena, rosemary, lavender, and artemisia. And it gives it a volatile top note. So it's got a very sharp, I would never be able to place it, top note. And it is a cologne, but I've never used it like it. I always use it like an aftershave. It's probably not very smart. A little bit warm right through here. So I might have went in just a bit much. And it could be because I was talking. I wasn't thinking about what I was doing with that. But it's a really great scent. Another one, it's not something that I would ever dream of making, but I don't know if necessarily the person who set out doing this would dream of making it. It's kind of like those people who limit their color palette whenever they paint to like red, and then the entire picture is red, but you can tell that there's a man riding a horse on it. You know, whomever set out to make this right here was given a limited palette of this farm, and that's what they created. And it's beautiful. It's just an expression of the earth, the wildlife, everything, and it's awesome. It comes across as something totally unique. So, do love it. Y'all have a lovely night, and I'll talk to you later.